It is GC times, ladies and gentlemen. We have got a brand new Galactic challenge, and we do have to use the clones, and it's a little bit on the tricky side. But Smudge is here. Yeah, this boy. And he's like, hey, I know how to beat this one. Let's go take a look. Alright then, so here we are on Hoth, and we are against General Grievous and his merry band of droids. Now you can see I have done all of the feats apart from the Offence up one. We will get to that in a brief moment. Now the Clone Trooper units one is a little on the tricky side. And that is a kitten tail. It is a little on the tricky side, guys, but it is completely doable. Now what I will say is standard 501st can work, provided you do have Bad Batch Echo. Now, Bad Batch Echo does not need to be 7 stars, does not need to be high geared at all, but it is important that you at least level up some of his abilities, namely the never any doubt ability. This one here is kind of pivotal to beating this GC with the 501st, and I've just got him, you know, modded with a bit of speed, nothing too crazy. He's only unlocked at 2 stars right now, not even 250 speed, guys, okay? So he's gear 8 with no additional pieces. I've only leveled up that never any doubt ability, okay? Now, I am running the rest of the 501st. I've got relatively standard modding on them. They are all R7, that's just because I like it that way, but I really don't think they need to be. If you've got them in relics, you should be fine. Rex, mod them for speed, that's all you want. I've actually got my 5s right now modded for defense and health as part of the 501st Zaris counter to SLKR, but honestly, if I was going to remod for this, I would give him speed. Just lots of speed, that's all that matters. Speed, maybe some health, that's fine. And then the Arc and the Echo, just mod them as you normally would. Offense, crit damage, that sort of thing. Again, not a lot of speed, only 204. These mods on my Arc and Echo are actually very substandard right now. Because I've just got too many other teams that I need to mod. But provided you've got a super fast Rex, provided you've got Bad Batch Echo with at least some abilities unlocked, we can get this done. Now this might take me a few takes, so apologise if I have to cut to a successful run, because RNG does play a factor in this. Now, it took me about 3 runs. Iced coffee. It took me about 3 runs to get this done correctly, but there are a few things you've got to bear in mind. First of all, we're going to form up straight away. We're going to pass all that TM. I like to pass the turret over to Echo in this instance, so let's go ahead and do that. Doesn't matter if Maggie comes back and counterattacks, that's completely normal. What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm actually going to use the Frostbite ability on Rex. Now, the Frostbite ability, if we take a look about it here, it reduces your crit chance, potency, and speed, okay? I don't want that speed decreasing my Rex at all, okay? We will get a turn with Bad Batch Echo at the start, and we're just going to use his second ability, Never Any Doubt. This is unresistible by all these droids here. It's going to dispel all the buffs, so we'll get Grievous out of stealth, everybody get out of stealth, and most importantly, we're going to have a metric ton of days out on the field, which is marvellous. So who I like to go after first is the B1 battle droid. He has got a lot of DPS. We're going to try and throw the grenade here and get some stuns, hopefully. We'll see if that works out. We only got a stun on the B1, and then the B1 obviously decides to, the B2, sorry, decides to trigger and go ham. So, again, Smudge, will you behave? He's deciding to destroy my bed. Okay, so again here, we could continue to attack the B1, or we could reduce these stacks of Frostbite once again to make sure that we maintain that speed. I'm just going to attack to reduce these stacks. The rollover here on the DDK, this is one of the parts, guys, that can go one of 2 ways. He could potentially just decide to one-shot your 5s. If that's the case, you need to restart. What I'm going to do here is we've got buff immunity on 5s, so I'm going to go down and I'm going to call Arc to assist. That's going to remove the damage immunity. Okay, so that should be our sacrifice, I think. Oh no, not quite. Not quite hit sacrifice yet, guys. So we're just going to keep on plinking away, I imagine, at that B1 stack. I want to try and reduce those stacks as much as possible. Once again, I'm going to remove the Frostbite on Rex, because we want that additional speed. Yeah, this is okay. We don't want to kill that B1 just yet. Okay, great. So now we've got, excuse me, now that we've got the sacrifice triggered over there, we're just going to make sure you don't kill that B1 stack, guys. It's very important that you don't kill the B1 stack, because that's going to trigger General Grievous and he'll take a bonus turn. So we are just going to go around here, and I'm going to focus on the Droidica, because I don't like Droidica. We get the counter attack there, moves the taunt from Maggie. Now, because there's no days anymore, guys, we need to make sure that we do not AoE. Okay, we want to make sure that we get to this point here. If we get to this point and we can Rex-late General Grievous, we're pretty. We're pretty. Losing Rex kind of sucks, but now we want to go ahead and take out that B1. Good stuff. I'm going to save this AoE until Droidica rolls up. We're going to use Frostbite here, because I want to gain back some of those stacks. Again, I'm not going to AoE just yet, because when Droidica rolls up, that's when we're in Dangerville, as it were. So, I want to concentrate on the B2. Let's throw this. Beautiful, that's perfect, guys. That is absolutely perfect. Let's take out that B2 if we can, and then focus down the Droidica. Ooh, big hits there from Droidica. Lots of recovery on him as well. We're going to have to think about these stacks right now. Again, we're going to have to think about the stacks. This might be a little bit out of reach now. Unfortunately, if you lose Rex, it can be tricky. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go back and restart this one, guys. Okay, guys, so I decided to do a little bit of remodding on my Echo. I decided to put a Potency set with a Potency cross on him. That's just to try and make sure that we get at least a little bit of additional potency and hopefully have a few more stuns land when we throw his grenade. Now, we could throw it here, but I think it's mostly worthless, to be honest. So let's just go ahead and basic. Smudge. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and remove the stacks here, and let's get the mass days. Lovely, lovely days. Everybody likes days. Okay, cool. Now we are going to start working on those B1 stacks. As always, guys, we want to try and make them disappear as soon as possible. Once again, let's work on the B1 stacks. Let's work on the B1 stacks. And let's throw the grenade here. Boop. Beautiful. Look at all those stuns, guys. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Isn't that a thing of beauty? Okay, so let's work on these stacks of B1. I don't want to attack him now, because attacking him now will be quite detrimental. It will trigger Grievous, and we don't want Grievous to actually trigger. Ooh, that was close as well. Okay, so I believe we don't have buff immunity anymore. We do not. So let's focus on the Droidica, because he is a threat. That's the sacrifice. Boom, here we go, guys. We've got Rex-late available. Get rid of General Grievous. Then we can go ahead and just use the stacks of Frostbite here. I'm actually going to apply it to Rex to keep him nice and speedy. Ooh, we've got another big AoE here. Let's focus down over here. More stuns on the field. Perfect, form up. This one's looking nice and pretty now, guys. Let's go ahead and apply the turret over to Rex now, because he is going to be taking more turns. Let's go ahead and reduce stacks of Frostbite. Just a basic over here. Just a basic over here. There we go, we are looking pretty right about now. That's just basic, I don't want to risk that Maggie retaunting. Actually, here we go. Rex-late Maggie, she's out of there. And now we can put it on auto. Okay, guys, so it turns out Potency Echo makes a huge difference. So make sure you get that done, guys. Make sure you get that done. Potency Echo, land those stuns. Mine had, well, I'll show you the mods on him now. We take a look. 224 speed, so he's not fast at all. He does still have a crit damage triangle, but his potency is just below 80%. Now, don't forget, guys, you need to be killing those stacks of B1s, because B1 provides 2%, or a thing called 1% additional potency per stack. So at 100, he provides like an extra 100% tenacity, to his entire team, which means they will start resisting those stuns. So after you get that daze out there, focus down the B1 to bring down the tenacity of the enemy team, and then start throwing your grenades. Super. Super. Okay, so the feat that we've got left to do is complete the battle after gaining offense up 20 or more times. Now, in my experience, guys, the best way to get these abilities with offense up is through Jedi. That's simply because Shakti can apply offense up to all Jedis, well, not even all Jedis. Her basic ability here, Courageous Strike, if we see, dispel all buffs on targets, which is useful for Droidica, useful for Magna Guard, deal physical damage, grant offense up to 1 turn to all allies who didn't already have it. So, we've got a source of offense up there, great. We've also got the likes of Grandmaster Yoda, who can spread buffs that he's got, which means he will reapply offense up to everybody. And you've got the likes of Bastila Shan, and she can pass offense up with her first special, Rally. So the idea here, guys, is that we are going to be using this, offense up here. We're going to be using probably Jedi Knight Revan, GMY, Bastila Shan, Shakti, and then a last Jedi. Now, I know that the perfect Jedi setup for this would be Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker lead, simply because him slowing down the enemy team will be incredibly useful. We could throw in Hermit Yoda instead of Bastila Shan, but I don't think we will. So let's go Bastila Shan, and where is Shakti? Here's Shakti. Okay, guys. Coffee is good. Now, I appreciate not everybody will have Jedi Knight Luke, so we will see if we can do a run without him afterwards. Now, the idea here is immediately swap over to Luke. Hopefully we trigger that B2, we don't quite. Let's go ahead and land the mass days over here. And, no, mass days, mass done, sorry. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's do this. Okay, cool. And now we want to think about trying to get rid of that B2, because he'll just take bonus turns, which nobody wants. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so if we do an AoE jump here, boop, that's gonna... Oh, I thought that should get rid of the stealth, but I guess it doesn't. Do we have offense up on Hermit Yoda? We do. So now when we use this spread, he's going to apply it. That's 5 stacks right there, which is nice. Let's see if we can get the stun on Droidica. Beautiful. What do I want to be doing here? Just a basic on the Droidica. Let's go ahead and direct focus General Grievous. That basic there from Shakti will be applying offense up to everybody that didn't have it. I'm going to AoE here just to bring down some stacks. Let's see if we can reduce the TM on Grievous. Oh, no such luck. Just a basic. Now, I want to do a basic here with Shakti just to apply offense up to people again. Basic here. Now, there are people who do not have... he just used the Frostbite ability, that's why he didn't attack. There are people who don't have offense up, so I'm going to attack with Shakti again. And then I'm going to use the special on Jedi Master Yoda. That's going to give him additional stacks. We're going to use the special here, get rid of Grievous. Beautiful. Doesn't matter really if we lose someone, to be honest. I don't think so at this point anyway. Let's go over here. Are there people without... There are people without attack, offense up, so I'm going to call the assist on Shakti. She's going to provide some more offense up. Let's go ahead and pass a turn. Even if Maggie counterattacks, we'll have direct focus very soon. We have got offense up on Yoda, so we are going to spread that offense up. Okay, perfect. And then I think we will direct focus Droidica because he is a big threat. Now, we should be looking at being pretty good as far as offense up is concerned. Let's just make sure we do not die from Frostbite. I'm just having a look to see if anybody here hasn't got offense up, because if they haven't got it, it won't apply it, guys. Okay, Hermit Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda doesn't have it, but that would only be 1, so I'm going to use Frostbite, reduce that on Grandmaster Yoda. Let's stun people. Beautiful. Frostbite. Okay, now we've got less people with offense up, so I am going to basic here with Shakti. That's going to give us some more offense up. It's better to err on the side of caution with these things, guys. Try and drag it out so that you can get more offense up rather than think, yeah, that's probably enough. It's better to play it safe. Let's go ahead, pass over to Shakti. Like, nobody's got offense up right now, so let's just basic here. Lots of offense up. Just a basic here. Okay, and that should be that. That should be that. There we go, guys. Offense up 20 times. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to swap out Jedi Knight Luke, put Jedi Knight Revan lead in, and throw General Skywalker as our leadership. Obviously, General Skywalker brings a few things, such as an AoE daze, such as lots and lots of DPS. Okay? So first and foremost, I want to start triggering that B2 and making sure that Yoda over here can start passing us some offense up. So that's 1 offense up when I passed it to Yoda there, and then we're going to get an additional 5. So that's 6 offense ups already, guys. There's no point taking a basic with Shaak Ti just here, simply because everybody's already got offense up and that will not reapply it. So what we will like to do here is instead use the heal up on Grandmaster Yoda. That's going to provide him additional TM, because he gains TM on his basic when an enemy has over 50% hit points. And we're going to go ahead and basic again. Just bring down that B2 health a little bit. That there was Savior, which is obviously not ideal. Now we could try and do the AoE here and land the mass days, but I think the stacks of B1s over there is probably going to be an issue for us. So let's go ahead and basic this B2, hopefully kill him. Grievous will trigger. Beautiful. Now guys, we're in a position where we can just direct focus General Grievous. He is the big threat. That's going to pass us some additional offense up. I'm going to quite happily jump here just to reduce those stacks. And then I'm going to... No, I'm just going to basic. Gain the TM there. Now, does anybody here... Is anybody missing the offense up? Gas has it. Revan has it. GMY doesn't have it. Okay, so we're going to do this just to get it there. That's going to be 7 offense ups. I'm going to pass this strategic advantage, I think, to Gas. Decrease the max health there. Okay, so we can kill General Grievous here. That's nice. Okay, let's spread this. That's going to give us an extra 4, so that's 11 offense ups, I believe. Now, obviously, we do have to worry here, guys, about that Droidica. I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn over to Gas here, because Gas can do some good damage. Hopefully land this daze. No such luck. Let's get some foresight going. Oh, the counterattack comes in. Okay, so I'm going to direct focus Droidica here. We won't stun him, but we will, with Shaak Ti's basic, pass offense up, as well as get rid of this shield. I want to try and remove the TM on Droidica. Lovely. How are we looking over here? Got... Well, we're missing 3 offense ups, I think. 2 offense ups. So that still applied it. We're okay. Let's go ahead here and call in GMY. I do want to get rid of that Droidica. Oh, that deflection. Yeah, I need to get rid of him. That deflection, guys, that deflection. Let's see. Shaak Ti's about to take a turn, so if we do this, we can, in turn, call in GMY here. Oh, perfect. And let's just do a mass assist over here. Now we're going to be gaining more and more offense up here. I imagine we've nearly hit that point. GMY should have offense up. He does. Let's spread that. Now we are running a bit dangerous, sailing a bit close to the wind when it comes to frostbite stacks. So let's start removing those on our big people over here. GMY obviously takes a lot of turns, guys. So he's going to be stacking that those frostbite stacks very, very quickly. Let's just keep on basicking with Shaak Ti when we can. I don't want to do it just yet because it would kill the stacks there, but it looks like we are out of opportunities here. Let's just do a basic. Reduce the stacks on Revan. Yeah, looks like out of opportunities here. That should have been 20 though, guys, I have a feeling. So that can work. You can also use the likes of Joe Lee to make sure you've got additional survivability. My Joe Lee's just a little bit squished, so I'm not going to use him. But on the whole, guys, that can get the job done. Thank you, little bear. You have been very good, Mr. Smudge. Alright, guys. So I hope that video was useful to you. Please do hit the like and the subscribe for your boy Scribe. I do super appreciate it. And come join me. Check the links in the description. You'll find links to my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, all my social media platforms. Please do come join me. We'll have a bloody good time. And until the next video, guys. Peace out.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.